When it comes to hanging the simple paper rolls in our photo studios, there's a lot of mistakes that people tend to make, and I'm going to show you how to avoid those. So here's a prime example of where things have gone a little bit wrong. So if you look at this paper roll, you can see that it's mounted sort of the opposite of the way it should go, and it's kind of a little bit like your toilet paper in your house. You know, usually you want your toilet paper facing out. This is the wrong way to hang Colorama because you're going opposite to the bend of the paper. So the paper is naturally rolled up and you're kind of forcing it to go the other way. And that's not a good idea because you're going to get kinks and creases into your paper really easily. The other thing here, you can see this chain. The chain holder is actually in the wrong orientation, and that's going to make it incredibly difficult to drop this down and lift it up. It's going to get caught in that tensioner up there. So we have the two elements of our paper roll holder here. So the first one is our adjustment chain end, and essentially we've got these two grooves here, and when you slip it into the groove up there, what you have then is you want to have this horizontal, so then a chain adjustment can move freely. This is the element that we use to expand into the paper roll. To install this end of the paper roll, we want to just insert it in here, and then by twisting this knob we're going to expand it out, and it's going to become one with the paper roll, so that's nice and firm, and then adjustment here on the chain. The second element is this guy, and again you have the same expansion into the paper roll, and this is our tensioner, so we can slide this up and down to make sure it's in the right position for the width of the paper roll. And then what we do with this guy is we tighten it just so that the paper doesn't flow freely and start to unwind itself. We just pop this in again and align it with the cardboard of the roll and twist to lock. Now obviously when we're up there, this should still move freely and be able to slot into the groove up there. One nice little tip is to use elastic bands to secure your paper roll rather than tape, because then you're not going to damage any of the paper and have to cut that off. Okay, so let's get it up there. So what we're looking for here is we want the second groove here for it to slide into, and that makes our plastic piece horizontal for the chain. So now the chain can move freely. So on this side we've got this tensioner here, and we can slide this element back and forward. So what we want to do is pop it into the hook like so, and now we've got the tensioner, and this is what's creating the tension for the paper. So make sure that you have this not too tight and not too loose, just so you've got a free flowing paper roll. So now what we want to do is just unfurl a little bit of the roll, because if we just move the chain over there, what's going to happen is you're just going to have the paper spinning, spinning, spinning. So drop down a little bit so you can grab hold of it once you're on the ground. And now I can start to use the chain to just bring the paper down. Another tip here is also what you want to do is roll up the paper as it comes down to you, so that you're not creating any lumps, bumps and creases in the paper. So now I've got the amount of paper that I need. I'm just going to start rolling now and pulling it out. And whilst I'm pulling it out, I want to make sure that it's remaining straight. And so when I go under the lamps over here, I get a nice straight sweep. And I'm also going to use a weight here just to hold down the paper, and I'm just going to tuck in the corner under the light and bring the weight forward, again just making sure I'm nice and straight with my paper, and now I can start my photo shoot.